Hi, I'm Glen Richards and I'm taking you for a lap of Silverstone in the Nissan GT-R. Well, here we are coming down the start-finish straight of what we were using the BSB series, not the start-finish straight of the World Superbikes, into Cops, which is 5th gear down the straight and back 1 into 4th. Some guys use 3rd and I use 4th. Very important to kiss this curb here, because if you get out wide you just never get back, so it's very, very tough corner, that one. Back up to 5th gear now, and we're heading down on our way to Maggots. Probably just touching the rev limiter around here in 5th gear, and back to 3rd for Maggots, and cut this curb, run this curb. Some guys will run the right hand curb as well. You have to be fairly brave to run that one. And we're into Beckett's here. Beckett's is all 3rd gear, this part of the track. I keep it all in 1 gear. Very important now to get a good run onto this straight out of Chapel. Again, most of the guys will be cutting this curb here. And very important part of the track, because we're coming now onto the fastest part of the track, where we'll go from 3rd up through 4th, 5th and 6th, right up through the box, heading up towards Stowe. This weekend we've had a headwind on the straight, so our braking into Stowe has been extremely late. And now we're up to Stowe. We probably brake about here and back down to 3rd gear for Stowe. It's very bumpy on the entry to Stowe here, and there is a smooth line. It takes a long time to find it. Back to this curb, 3rd gear. Now out of Stowe here, we'll run a bit of this curb, and we're down into the club little complex here. Back to 2nd I am. Some guys will have to be up to 4th and back to 2nd, and some guys, depending on the gearing, will be back to 1st. So again, you have to be very careful around this little area of club, just to give away a little bit to get a good run out onto what is the World Superbike Grand Prix start-finish straight. And just kiss a little bit of this curb here, and then we run out onto this curb. And if you run over the curb in qualifying, they'll take your lap away from you. So you've got to be a bit careful not to use too much track there. Now we're down into Abbey. 4th gear here into Abbey. I'm 4th gear on the limiter, and I just throw it into Abbey. I don't change down, just throw it in. Again, a little bit bumpy here on the entry, and it's important not to go too far out to the too wide here, because this left-hander here is very fast, and very important to stay on the curb there. Now we're back into what we call the arena section, which is a new part of the track, and back down 2 gears into 2nd. And again, try and give away a little bit there to set yourself up for the next bit. Some guys are back to 1st gear for this, and some people are in 2nd. I'm in 2nd. It's important to kiss that curb again here, and then run out. And this is again so important, just to give away a little bit and be fast out onto these straights, because it's very easy to lose a lot of time. And the curbs at Silverstone are just flat and usable, so they're very good to run out on. A lot of our tracks in BSB you can't use the curbs, but this track it's fantastic. Now we're into Brooklands, which I would call into the old complex, and 5th gear, back to 3rd gear for Brooklands. Some people use 2nd, I'm using 3rd. Around Brooklands, and then now this is again very important, this part of Luffield is part of the complex, to get out onto what we call our start-finish straight. So we're 3rd gear here, coming out here, very, very taily place where you get a lot of wheel spin, and then we're up through the box, flat out, 4th, 5th onto the start-finish straight. And this corner is it's a very enjoyable corner to get it to. When you get it right, it's fantastic. 5th gear out to the start-finish straight. And that's our lap of Silverstone.